talked about my origin story and how I got started in digital marketing. And I realized I need to share that with you just to give you some context. If those of you are watching this on my channel, on my Facebook page, and maybe you've been following me for a long time and you've wondered what got me started in this. The truth is, I got started 19 years ago. But before we go into that, I want to tell you about my number one dream that actually propelled me into that from day one. When I was a teenager, I actually wanted to be a famous film producer. I wanted to make films, I wanted to make movies that impact people, and even that dream today hasn't died. I'm still pursuing that in the form of writing and storytelling, and I'm writing a novel right now and doing stuff like that. But before we go into that, here's what I realized. It takes a lot of money to make movies. It takes a lot of cash to do that. And so I learned a whole lot about video production when I was a teenager, and I decided I think I can make some money with this. And I approached some digital marketers that were online, Danny Johnson, Tom Challen. I connected through my mom with them, and I started doing their video production for them. And so I learned firsthand how digital marketing works from people that were making millions of dollars online doing that. And then from there, I was like, okay, being a video guy doesn't pay me the kind of money that I want to make. See, this is how my brain works. As I'm like, okay, I reached a goal, I did this, now what's the next step? And so the next step for me was I realized, okay, I need to sell. I need to know how to make money selling. And I actually taught myself, I went through a bunch of books and a bunch of trainings and a bunch of courses back around the late 2000s, right around 2005 to 2010, around there. And I was doing affiliate marketing, ended up making $750,000 in affiliate marketing before I was 21 years old. So I was 19 years old, ended up making this kind of money in affiliate marketing, and I thought I was the coolest person on planet Earth. And then I started having a drinking problem. And this is where my story takes an interesting turn. I ended up drinking a lot of alcohol and partying, and honestly, it was fun at the time. I was DJing professionally, but I wasn't making a lot of money, and I ended up focusing my life basically on booze and girls, and did that for quite some time. And some of you might be like, "Wow, I never heard that part of your story." Well, the truth is, I was on this upward trajectory, made all this money, and then boom, crashed and burned. Most I made that year was $10,000, like total income, working for myself. Some of you know my mom, you know that she's got a lot of money and has been successful. Mommy didn't pay for me. Mommy didn't pay my bills. I lived on my own at the time, and I knew what it was like to struggle financially. And so in that, I ended up realizing, okay, I need to get my life on track. Health and fitness helped me do that. Getting back into my faith helped me do that. Connecting with my family. I started working with my mom, and she ended up building up a business that was $1 million company, that was a multi-million dollar company that was doing online coaching. So I was helping her do that, helping build that business. And throughout all of this, in this journey for the last 19 years, learning all the strategies that I needed to learn to sell more online. What I noticed is across the board, across the whole story of my history, right? I was helping coaches and trainers. And so I took my skill sets of video marketing and then sales and then copywriting. I'd learned copywriting 13 years ago. I started learning Facebook ads and Instagram and social media. My mom ended up growing her social media to millions of followers. I ended up taking notes, watching how she was doing that. She ended up building her business to a $20 million business. We ended up building that business together. And so I ended up taking notes, and then in 2018, I started my own company. 2018, this was about 4 years ago, to help coaches and trainers, mentors, authors, teachers, spiritual leaders, anybody who has a message, get more customers through digital marketing, through ads, offers, and sales copy. And that's what I help people do to this day is I use ads, offers, and sales copy to help them get as many customers as they can by taking the algorithms, the artificial intelligence. You don't need to be a programmer to do this, by the way. It's the words that you say, the words that come out of your mouth to get people to connect with you so that then they buy what you're offering, specifically for people that have messages, education, authors, people with books, people with training courses, coaching programs, and things like that. In the last year, we've had multiple clients that have made 8 figures with their coaching programs. And so if you're somebody that wants to make 8 figures with your coaching program, or 7 figures, or even 6 figures, you're a coach, you're a trainer, you're an author, you're a speaker, stay plugged in with me. Whatever platform you're watching this on, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I'm starting to build up my YouTube some more. I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube that actually walk you through the strategic elements of what works to get customers with ads, offers, and copy for free. I have a podcast with over almost 170 episodes. This week was episode number 170 that shows you how to, as a coach and as a trainer, get more customers. There's no excuse for you to not be successful as a coach or trainer. And if you stay plugged in with me, I can help you. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Post your questions in the comments, and I'll help take you on the journey to the next level in your life as well and in your business.